Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Path of Titans, where we are moving out of swamp. Fishing is fun. I quite like Jaguar Serrato, but I don't want you guys to be bored of me doing nothing but just catching fish. And let's face it, I haven't run into that many predators in the swamp, which I thought I'd run into more, more gators or something, more danger, but it's actually been pretty quiet. So with the new update with alpha critters, we're gonna go hunt alpha critters, and if we find anybody to eat along the way, we'll eat them too. But mainly my goal is to find alpha critters to fight. Now I will say Serrato is good at fighting alpha critters because you're tanky in your armor. So they're not gonna look as dangerous as they actually are when I fight them. But some of these alphas can kill apexes like T-Rex and stuff, so like they're dangerous. Just Serrato has an edge against them. Let's go find some. Alright, I really want to find alpha crabs, so I'm gonna check Ripple. That's not an alpha crab, that's a regular crab. It's been pretty uneventful getting here, walking, which is, probably a good thing, because this is a very open and exposed area where I'd be quite out of luck if someone found me. So let's hope no one finds me. But I like crabs. I like ocean animals in general, and crabs are cool. And I want to find alpha crabs. I realized that Serrato is so easy to fill up on critters because it has less max hunger than a kilo. Isn't that weird? A kilo has like something like 500 max hunger, and Serrato only has something like 300. Like, don't take those numbers like guaranteed. It's just something like that. A kilo has significantly more hunger total than Serrato, which is why a kilo feels harder to fill up because it needs a lot more food to fill up. I know I said I was going to take a kilo out to fight critters, but honestly, a kilo it sounds weird, but it legitimately just makes me sad. It really does. Like, I am still championing for and campaigning for a kilo to get justice and be viable as a solo playable. But right now, just trying to play it, it's frustrating and it makes me sad. So we're gonna just keep playing Serrato because at least I can do something on Serrato. At least I can function. At least I can fight things. I can survive things. So yeah, I'm not gonna use a kilo because I just get sad when I play a kilo. And I don't want to be sad. It's why you haven't seen any Akilla videos, is because I'd start one, and then I just end up doing my usual complaining and lamenting that Akilla sucks now, and no one wants to hear that anymore. Wow, where are all my crabs? Granted, it's hard to see because it's raining and foggy, but I really do want to find alpha crabs, and as far as I know, Ripple Beach is the best place to find crabs. But it looks pretty empty. Empty of players, too. But again, that's probably a good thing because I'm out in the open, exposed. I guess I could run to the cliffs if somebody came along, but the new storm effects are kind of nice. The stuff blowing in the air looks nicer, and the plants wave around and wiggle. I miss raindrops, though. Pandora had raindrops when it rained, and I miss raindrops. Pandora also had plants that like moved when you walk through them, and that was cool. I wonder why they don't do that anymore. Maybe it was too like intensive graphic-wise or something. I don't know how things work. I'm not a developer. I just play games, not work on them. Alright, I think this place is pretty dead. We're gonna move on, try our luck somewhere else. Ugh. Shame. Anyway, sorry for the little rant and ramble about a kilo. I just wanted to explain why I haven't been playing it without getting into more complaining. There, look at the little baby guy. This is one of the new ones. The oh, he died in one hit. The Pamilaria, the Pammies, the little Pam. Little Pam Pam. They're cute. Cute little long-necked weird guys. Yum. Alright, it's still raining. Ugh. but all is well. I haven't run into any other players yet, still. Alright, maybe we'll check Green Valley. Green Valley has Didelphodons, Dynamosuchus, the Pumlaria, whatever, new critter, the Sillysaurs. So there's quite a few critters in Green Valley, which means there's quite a bit of chances for an alpha to spawn. I'm not sure what... I think alphas are just a random chance spawn, even from, like, out of burrows. So we'll have to dig up some burrows and see if we get ambushed by an alpha or not. That'll be fun. I'm also trying to pay attention to around me. Footsteps are now louder for, like, larges and apexes, so I'll at least be able to... Hold on, I heard something. That sounded like a Bagaceratops, but it sounded like a big one. Aha! It is an alpha. Our first alpha. Alpha Baga. Alright, we're gonna try the cheese tactic. Okay, he does fracture, so the cheese tactic is not working because he's slowing me down significantly. So I think we're gonna have to just... We're probably gonna have to face tank him because... Yeah, we're gonna have to face tank him. Okay. Because he's slowing me down significantly with the fracture. So, face tank it is. Luckily, like I said earlier in this video, Serato is great for fighting critters because of how tanky you are. Like, they don't look dangerous when Serato fights them, but these guys can kill apexes, and non-Serato mid-tiers are also rather squishy against them, so Serato's a good one to use to hunt alphas just because of your tankiness. Alright, well, our first alpha on the bingo card is Bagaceratops. I'm not sure how many I'm going to find. I'm definitely not going to find all of them, but I will do a couple videos of hunting critters. There's something up ahead of us. It's very foggy, but there's definitely something there. Sitting down? No. Yes? What's he doing? Okay, now he is. Let's go bite his face and run away laughing. That sounds like fun, right? Let's bite his face. Ha 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 ha. Now we're gonna laugh. Now we're gonna laugh. Wait, I hit the wrong button. Okay, now we're gonna laugh. Haha, run away and laugh, because we bit your face. I actually don't think I landed a bite on him, but we tried, and we're gonna laugh anyways as we run away. Haha, we're a little pest. Neener, 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 you can't catch me, and I bit your face. Shh, let's just pretend we actually did bite his face, okay? Okay. Hee 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 hee. I like being a little pest sometimes. Anyways... Let's go see if we can't find some more alpha critters to fight. Alright, yeah, he has no hope of actually catching us, but we're gonna give him one good laugh. Oh, you want to broadcast? Brah. I can broadcast too, you know. Alright, back to the alpha critter hunt. Back to critter crushing. You know, like Candy Crush, the game, only with critters. Critter crushing. I keep forgetting to switch to group chat. Look at the birds. Look at the AI birds. Aren't they so lovely? Flippity flap flap flaps. I want to bite them. When they're like at head height and just flying past me, I get the temptation to just bite them. Doesn't do anything, but I still get the temptation to. Look at that. It is nice to have a little bit of, like, ambient life in the sky, just to... It makes the world feel a little bit more alive. I wish they didn't fly so close to the ground sometimes in some areas, because it makes me think it's a ramp flying past or something, but, you know, it's still neat. Alright, let's see. This is usually a good spot for Didelphodons and Dynamosuchus, so... Gonna see if we can't find anything. That is a little tiny Dynamosuchus. Look at the little guy. What a little fella. look at him go. Should we kill him? Just because we can? Oh, he did. Poor little guy. Well, the good news about Serato's lower max hunger is it's really easy to get full off of critters. Like, I guess a kilo having more hunger means you take longer to starve because you have more hunger to go through. But it also kind of stresses me out constantly being low hunger, even if, like, a kilo's low hunger is the same amount as max Serato hunger. Just that half-empty hunger bar stresses me out, so... I still wonder, though, why they have such different hunger values. It's really weird. But at least I know I'm not crazy when I felt like a kilo took a lot longer to fill up than Serato did, because it actually does. What's that? That looks big. Not an alpha, though. That's not an alpha. That's a regular one. Just an adult one. No alphas out here for me today? Boo. I was kind of hoping we could find something out here. But then again, they are like I guess a rare spawn. I don't know how rare they are, but there's some kind of spawn. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Whistling, because that's my Serato's home. We might take brief vacations to Swamp to go fishing, but Whistling will always be my home. And Whistling has... Ooh, we should not go down that way. That's a very far way down. Whistling actually has a good amount of critter variety, because it has Bogoceratops, Sillysaurs, the Paleo Sinewa lizard thing. It has the snake, frogs. I did find a Diplocaulus there once. Never again, but only once. It has Dynamosukis on the west side. The west side also has the big death turtle. So there's a lot of critter variety in Whistling, so we should theoretically be able to find a decent amount of critters, or alpha critters there, if we look long enough. Also, I just like Whistling, and it's my favorite home. And it'll be nice to be back there. Like, the swamp is fun, I like fishing, but I did miss Whistling. Whistling's nice. Ah, home sweet home. The new grass is still kind of weird to me, but I'm sure I'll get used to it at some point. It is nice to be back in my forest. I would like to have hunted somebody today, but I mean, we haven't really seen much beyond Rexes. Rexes everywhere. I mean, the TLC did drop, and they're still very popular now because of that, but... Hello, little... Oh, he's so small. Look how little he is. The littlest, tiniest fella ever. Oh, he is the smallest little bean. Little espresso bean. And we're gonna bite him. We're gonna eat him. There you are. Come here. It's so hard to keep track of you sometimes in these... There we go. Oh, I'm not actually hungry. Well, we killed him anyways. Haha. Let's see what we can find here. Alright, there's an AFK person right here. I think they're AFK? Okay, yeah, they're definitely AFK. What is this, a young... What is this thing called? Yuna? Now, I know some people say, oh, it's unfair to kill AFK people, but there are so many ways to go AFK safely that if you go AFK in the open, it's kinda on you. Like, you could exit to character select and stay there while you go AFK. You could crouch in bushes or go to a home cave. Like, there's a lot of ways to go AFK safely, so if I find someone just standing in the open, I'm gonna kill them. Plus, I have a kill herbivore quest, and I've had this kill herbivore quest for ages, and I'm hungry. So, you know. How? He's awake. Oh, he's dead. Well, got our... Okay, he was too young for a trophy, which I kind of figured, because Yuna are big. But yeah, if you're gonna go AFK, go in a safe spot like bushes, or a home cave, or exit to character select. Yeah, because I'm not gonna give you mercy just because you AFK'd in the open. And I got my quest done. Yay! Alright, we're back in Ripple. I wanted to check for more crabs. And look, there is one. It's one of the, what, ghost crab or something? Look at him, he's so purple and pretty. Let's bite him. Alright, I wonder if I can cheese the crabs. I might not be able to cheese the crabs. I don't have a tight enough turn radius. A kilo's better for cheesing critters because of the turn radius. That's okay. We can face tank. Serratos. Oh. Okay. Alpha ghost crabs are kinda weak. Good to know. Oh, they're so pretty though. Look at all the purple and the blue legs. Very nice. Very pretty. Here's another little crab. That's a regular one. Oh, it's getting foggy again. Why does it always get foggy and stormy when I come to Ripple? Seems like it... Yeah, look, here comes the rain. I come to... Wait, is that another alpha one? Yeah, it is. It's another alpha ghost crab. Alright, well. Let's, bite them. Okay, yeah, they definitely don't do a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, that's right. I can't really eat. Alright, well, that's 2 alpha ghost crabs. Wow. Now, if only I could find the other 2 crab alphas. But hey, I'm not complaining. We found one of the crab alphas, so pretty happy with that. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a 3rd one. There's a 3rd one. Also, the rain stopped pretty quick after I stopped recording. But look, there's a 3rd one. There's 3 of these out here today. It hasn't even been that long since I found the other 2. Yeah, okay. These guys I can't quite cheese because I don't have the... Oh, I can kind of cheese it, actually. A little bit. Aha! Alright, well, we might not have found any of the other crabs, but we found 3 alphas of the ghost crabs, so that's something. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap the video up here. I think I'm going to do probably about 2 more Critter Crush videos, just trying to find different alphas and seeing what trouble we can get into other than fighting alphas. Is this a baby crab? Oh, look how little he is. But yeah, so, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.